Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. Let's talk about words. Hello, in my next video. It's really nice to see you here and happy that you're listening to my podcast. Today, we're going to talk about something. Let me just jump maybe to my camera so that you can see me better. Okay. Today's topic will be connected with something that is coming soon, which is Easter. So my plan for today is talk about Easter and go through a series of words that are connected with Easter. So these will be words used by, not only in Western culture, but I was thinking more of Polish tradition and Polish culture with some of religious accents because that's important for Polish people. And very often I am in a situation where people want to say something about their Easter. Again, that's connected with my lessons, but they don't know how to say that in English. Yes, there are many words that, only Polish people probably use. These are not only eggs and bunnies and baskets, but also some other words. So this is what I'm going to do today. So let me go through I just need to set up my slides so that you can look at them. Yes, so I'll be talking about different words and you will see those words on the screen. If it happens that I want to do some search, I will do some search, but I've already done it. So I hope to make this video not really long, hopefully, but I tend to talk a lot, so who knows what comes of it. As I said, in my previous videos, I like to make things spontaneously. So we'll see what video we get this time. Okay, so let's talk about words. Today we're talking about Easter. And the first word today is, of course, Easter egg, because that's something that is most associated with Easter. We all know what Easter eggs are. And of course, there are chocolate eggs as well. Maybe not so popular in Poland, but I know in Western English-speaking countries, Easter eggs are more popular than traditional eggs, and they don't have any tradition of painting the eggs. More of the tradition that they have is egg hunt. Yeah, so this is kind of activity mainly for children, usually outside in some, outside the house, in some parks. Sometimes it's organized by a bigger community that they go outside and there are many eggs hidden in some places, yes, and children are looking for those eggs. This is called egg hunt. And the winner is whoever finds the biggest number of eggs, yes? And usually these are chocolate eggs or some artificial, colorful eggs. As far as I know, it becomes popular here in Poland too, that people, especially children, play, have this kind of game that they need to find eggs. I think it's quite a good activity for kids, even to do at home. So I'm thinking of something like that for my children. I think it's quite a nice idea. Okay, now this animal that I think everybody knows, Easter bunny. Okay, there's a mistake here. I can see that. Easter bunny or Easter rabbit. Very cute and fluffy one. Little rabbit that is also associated with Easter. And of course, we have chocolate bunnies or chocolate rabbits. These are often bought during Christmas and children like them. My children like them too. So chocolate eggs or chocolate bunnies and chocolate rabbits. Another animal that is important during Easter is lamb. Okay, so it's... Okay, well, I will maybe... Yeah, now this will be useful. If you don't know what a lamb is... That's a baby sheep, yes? Let me just put it in images search. So this is a lamb, of course. We know that that's important for Christian tradition. A lamb is an animal depicting resurrection, right? And yes, Jesus resurrecting. We will have that word in a moment. A chick is a small chicken. So, of course, if you've got eggs, you also have chicks. Little sweet and also fluffy yellow chicks. So, any kind of small animals, yes, that are connected with new life being born. Okay, Easter basket or simply baskets. Of course, we call them Easter basket. This is some kind of container where you put the food and the eggs, and you go to church to bless the food. Yeah, so we call it bless the food or bless the Easter basket. Usually, you do that on Holy Saturday in Christian tradition. You bless the food that will be eaten later on during Easter. Of course, what you put to the basket are eggs that are painted or decorated. So we have a tradition of decorating the eggs or painting the eggs. Usually my children paint the eggs, but when I was a child, I remember that I also enjoyed doing that. And there are many ways of painting or decorating the eggs. Some of them are very complicated ones. Today we have dyes or paints for eggs, special colors that you can put, or even stickers, for children so that it's easier. Okay, now going through some of the religious terms. Yeah, I don't have one word that I should have put here, which is Lent. Okay, I don't have it on my presentation, but Lent is the period of 40 days um, of Lent, basically. Yeah, so that's Lent is time where you don't eat so much. Yes, it's a special time where you are more reflexive, you don't celebrate things, and it's some kind of time in Christian tradition. Yes, a period of fast. Yeah, we call it fast. Fast is called post. Yes, in Polish. So it's a time where you don't eat or you eat less. Yes. Okay, and during that time in Christian church, there are celebrations of the way of the cross, of stations of the cross. So these are special masses or celebrations in the church where you go through all the 14 stations, yes, of how the Christ was crucified, yes. I will not go through this. I hope, I think that's self-explanatory. The way of the cross, yes. Walk the way of the cross if you take part in this mass, yeah. In the church, you walk the way of the cross. Okay, Last Supper of Jesus Christ. I think that's also clear. It was just before he was crucified. This was this last important meeting of Christ with his apostles. So we call that Last Supper of Jesus Christ. Okay, Jesus is crucified. So this is how we call this action of him being put on the cross. You call it crucified. Then we say that Christ, or to rise from the dead. Yes, so in Polish we call it zmartwychwstać, to rise from the dead, or to resurrect. Yes, so we say that Jesus has risen when it's Sunday, right? Sunday morning, we've got this resurrection ceremony. Jesus has risen, or Jesus has resurrected. In Polish, we also have resurrekcja, so I think it's clear. Yes, resurrection of Jesus. And now the names of the days of the week, which we have in Polish, right? In Christian tradition, there are those names. Now, how do they call them? How do we call them in Polish, in English? Wielki Tydzień, Holy Week, yes. Palm Sunday, I think that also explains what kind of Sunday it is. So it's just the Sunday before the Easter Sunday, yeah, the week before Easter Sunday, where we make the palms to go to church. And again, we bless the palms. Okay, and then the names of other days of Easter. So we've got Holy Thursday. I was checking that to make sure that I have the names right. I know that we call Friday Good Friday. Yeah, so it's Good Friday. Good Thursday also appeared when I was doing the search, but it was more often called Holy Thursday. And same with Saturday, it was Holy Saturday. So these are the names of those important days of Holy Week. Yes, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday, and of course the Easter days are Easter Sunday and Easter Monday. Okay, well, if you go to church on Sunday, then we call it Easter Mass, or okay, maybe Easter Mass is something different because the Resurrection Mass is the first one on Sunday. But that's how we call it. Okay, there's also Easter breakfast. Yes, so this is the meal we have in the morning. That's Easter breakfast. Some of the food, the names of the food that you can find useful. I was thinking of some more, but I don't know. These are the ones that came to my mind. Yes, that you might need to use. So okay, vegetable salad. It's the one that is really traditional on Easter or even Christmas, right? But everybody makes traditional vegetable salad. Okay, Easter cake could be any kind of cake that you do for Easter that is typically made for Easter. There are no really certain names for cakes like mazurek, so you can just call it Easter cake or special Easter cake. Yeast cake or Easter yeast cake, babka drożdżowa, yeah? So it's the one made with yeast, yes? That's why we call it a yeast cake. For me, it's really, I know that I will make some yeast cake, and for me, I associate it, I always have yeast cake during Easter. Okay, sour soup. This is kind of soup that also we make traditionally for Easter, żurek. So you call it sour soup because it's sour. So if you want to tell someone what kind of food you'll be eating, what kind of soup, this is the name. Okay, and after Easter Sunday, we get Easter Monday. But in Poland, we have śmigus dyngus, right? There is no such equivalent when I was looking through. Okay, I was doing some search in English dictionary, but we can call it Wet Monday because we call it also lany poniedziałek, mokry poniedziałek, so it's Wet Monday. And what kind of Monday it is? It's the Monday or day when you pour water on people, because this is what you do. And what we use then, okay, we can call water guns, yes? Well, for children, or egg-shaped water guns, yeah? If you want to give a name for those objects that you use for pouring water. Well, my children for sure will do that because they have some egg-shaped water guns, and usually we have fun in the morning. And that everybody needs to get wet. Yes, I think that's something that we need to do. That, if you don't get wet, that's something wrong. At least a little bit. Yes. Well, in some cases, I remember even when I was a child. You could pour water from a bucket, yeah? So some like teenagers were having fun outside, or fun, I don't know, I didn't call it fun, but you could pour water from a bucket, so this big container to pour water on people. Then you make sure that you actually get wet. Okay, so that's all the work that I prepared for today connected with Easter. And of course, if you want to wish someone, okay, like wesołych świąt, you just say Happy Easter, and this is what we say to people, Happy Easter. So on my side, I would like to wish you Happy Easter today. All the best for you. And that's all for today that I've prepared. As usual, if you like the video, just put the thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any comments on this, and if you want to ask for some words, if you want to see some words in my next videos, put them below in the comments. Just write something in the comments. For me, that's all for today. And I just wish you happy Easter and see you next week then. Take care. Bye bye.